Good morning. It is Monday, December 6th, and this is day 13 on the HCG diet for me. So I didn't get to put any videos up over the weekend because it was a really busy weekend, so I'm just going to recap what happened. I think the last time I left you was that video where I was driving, so again, don't do that, okay? If you didn't read the caption below, I don't know why I did that, but anyways. So let me check out my book. As of that day, that was day 11, I think. That's the day that I had that gain of 3.3 pounds. So ever since then, I've been trying to recover. And so yesterday, actually, I'm sorry, on Saturday, I went down to 92.4. And then on Sunday, yesterday, I went down to 91.3. And Saturday was an apple day for me. I only had apples. And then on Sunday, yesterday, I went back to doing the 500 calories. And so this morning, I'm at 191.8. So it looks like I gained half a pound. I don't know where that came from, but it's half a pound. I'm not going to worry too much about it. So that's kind of where I was. I didn't feel guilty immediately after eating the food, nor did I do it the day after. But the day that I got back on to doing the apple day and the 500 calorie day, I think that's when it started hitting me. Not so much guilt, but about eating the food, but more of, how come you can't stay on track, Shan? You know, what's the deal? How come you can't just stick to it? That's one thing that I've been having a hard time, dealing with is not sticking to it. So I'm happy to be back on. It was just those 2 days, and looking forward just to leaving that behind and moving forward from here. I'm again preparing to run the marathon, so I'm gathering all my food right now, trying to decide what my menu is so I can just heat up food when I'm at the hotel and have things ready for myself to eat. And that's pretty much where it is. Yesterday, when I got back on the 500 calorie day after my apple day, I had crab for lunch with some stir-fried onions, which the crab was great. I didn't have to do anything. I just took it right off the shell and I had that in the refrigerator. But the onions, I don't know, I kind of was having a headache at that time, so I didn't really put much love into it, so I could taste it. I ended up not finishing it. Then for dinner last night, I had some really, really lean hamburger, which I just seasoned with salt, pepper, and 1 clove of garlic, fresh garlic minced. Just made a little patty out of that, fried it up in just a dry pan, not no oil or anything. And then over a green salad. And the green salad I haven't had since I started, so it was kind of a nice refreshing thing, especially because I ran into my friend and she had reminded me about making the vinaigrette, using the Bragg's apple cider vinegar, water, and some stevia, some spices. So I did that. I mixed a recipe, which I'll leave below, for vinaigrette, and oh, that was so good. I'm going to use it for my lettuce, for my fresh vegetables, my cucumbers, things like that. It's just nice and refreshing. So, and that burger, I can tell you, was amazing. I don't know why when I thought of beef, I didn't think of hamburger. I don't know, maybe because I think of it as a fatty meat, but there is very lean ones out there. And if you want very lean hamburger, you can just go buy a piece of meat, buy a piece of very lean meat, and run it through, if you have a food processor, run it through your food processor, and it'll be ground, so it's the same thing if you want to be absolutely sure. So that's a cool thing that you can do. Let me go ahead and show you what those meals look like. Alright, so that's what that looks like. I can tell you that burger and salad was just, it hit the spot so perfectly. I looked back into my recipe book and started to say, oh yeah, I forgot that there were so many good recipes in here. So today I'm going to try an apple cobbler for dessert. And I basically believe you just slice the apples, thinly slice it, peel it and slice it, place it on a microwave safe plate with a packet of stevia and a little bit of cinnamon. And I think that's it. You heat it up for, I don't know, a few minutes. But when I do it, and I tell you how it is, if it is good, I will leave the recipe for you. Kind of just satisfies those sweet tooth that some of us have. Or that I have, I guess I should say. Anything else I wanted to share with you folks? No, that's about it. I think it's kind of coming towards that time of the month for me, so I'm not sure if I'm retaining water, and that's why I had the gain. but it is nearing that time, and that could be a little bit of a change in my body chemistry. So I'm just going to watch that. Another thing is, I know I didn't drink much water yesterday, so that could be a possibility for my gain. And I pretty much drank with my meals, and because I had a headache, I slept a lot of the day yesterday, and so that could be, you know, the culprit. So I'm going to make sure that I get back on the waters, and I get back on getting everything that I need, but nothing more. So until then, I will talk to you folks, and hopefully my progress will bring me to the 180s tomorrow, and we can take it from there. It'll be a new beginning. All right, you folks have a good day, and I will talk to you soon. Aloha.